out some videos.
Okay, the last part of section 1 is high-low, right? So if I get too high and he pins me, I gotta escape. I grab him, and then so if we go from low to high, we're gonna have Gwat Sau going on, right? So now we start having these Pak Sau events, right? And these Gum Sau events. Attack, right? Have a Wu Sau, step in, Isaiah. And I can make a Bong Sau out of it, right? So I have this Bong Sau starting to form, and then jut is only for a crossed position. This is the only jut. And if it's on the same side, it's a fook. Even though it's open, this one is a jut, this one is a fook. Right? And so I guess, I could do a jut like this. So which jut is it? Right? The outside with the hook is fook. The hook is really a Huen Sau. Right, Huen Sau's could go this way. That's not a Tan Sau. That was reverse Huen Sau, right? Tan Sau is this. Oh, this would be something else, right? But to keep it simple, we gotta have turns. Let's go to this arm, Isaiah. Get a little work done on there too. High, low, tops high again. Step, low. You can't step against Isaiah. So that's like your base in section 1, but I've been leaving the secret one out. We'll go for a Gwat, full Gwat. So I go all the way in, but he got me, and he's clearing me, and I'm going to get beat, but we meet right here like this. So right here, I'm on my way back. Start coming in, Isaiah. All right, I'm coming back like this. So right here, if we eliminate this for our visual, I've got this moment on the center line. I'm in retreat. I'm about to have this available. So come in again, Isaiah, and then hold it right there. So I'm right here. I'm about to have this thing. I almost have that, right? Oh, man. I make a movie with all my internal. But we trade it. We go into another Gwat Sau. He comes in, and I go like this, and I'm doing this bong answer like that. Right? But there's a moment where I could win up here like this. You feel it, Isaiah? So now Isaiah's like, he's strong, right? But I could get stronger, and I could put my weight into it, right? Defend first, and from a safe and injury-free defended position, you rain down further successful attacks, right? So we don't build castles and let them get broken. We fly jets, and when I'm right in here, without a step so much, have this thing. Now, what do you want to do to me, Isaiah? I'm a beginner. I'm a section 1er. Isaiah's going to do a Cam Sau. So it's kind of removed from the section as we teach it to just like that first lap of going from K through 10, right? But it's hidden right in here. And so we go through here, like we have it in single arm in the Kwan Sau section. Right, so if I get a little too high in the Kwan Sau, I do a jump into the shoulders. I have a Tan Sau in here. Right? And then later, we get down here, this thing, right? So we're working this reaction down low like this. So now what if he goes low and I go up high now? What's he going to do? We have that one in single arm too. All right, so we have this thing, and then we have the pop step from German Gwat Sau and our self-defense. And we can recreate that with here. So as I go for this, and he pins me, so he goes to pin me, and I catch him. And then as he goes to pin me, and then one of us gets caught on the top, so let's say I get to win. And I could be a little faster because of the turning. I could be on the inside on this one too. So now we have indoor, and then so we can have this thing where I keep getting an indoor Boom. Now here's his indoor. Now my outdoor. Also dangerous for beginners, right? So we have these threaded through, but then if you look at the Section 1 book, it has, right, go for Gwat Sau with step, right? And then Gwat Sau with steps like this, right? And then I do this thing inside, and he does another, the mini Gwat Sau, I call it, or a Cam Sau, and goes for his punch. And then I have the choice here. So like step just down through the center, like nice and clean, Isaiah. I have the choice. Right, which one do I want to do from there? All right, so I've created this choice that I talk about as a Chum Kiu monad. And I get inside, and there's another one on me, and I'm like, whoa, and then I have whichever way I want to go. So we can demo it, right? So we're in here, and as I go here, and he comes over the top, right? So he's doing something, he's trying to do like a Kwan Sau style of attack on me, right? He's doing something like this. I have a spot right here. And he does this to it. So we just saw it, single arm, I go from inside, and he does the chop back. Right, we just had it in Gwat Sau. I've always been looking at Gwat Sau like a bong, but a bong turning the other way. Right? And then it's also been like almost a Lan Sau or Kwan Sau. That's why it's turning that way, even though it's looped around weird. It starts turning into a Kwan Sau. What is it? And then, right here, we have this thing. Bruce Lee was famous for this move. Right, put your hands up like there, right? So it's like boom, 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 like that, right? So you get someone to fake low, he goes to block it, right? And then I hit that hand, and I'm going inside like this, right? This way. Right, and then I do something cool because that's what the public wants. So it's in the book, right? But it's like extra advanced stuff. And a regular WT German Lan Sau fighter is going to go through 12 student grades really fast. And they're doing those parts of Section 1 in a different place. If it's written down. Or in my head, I'm perfect. I would never miss a thing, Isaiah. Because that's the Lung Ting's idea, right? Let's get them through this fast as possible. So we can do that. We're trying to get all the way to, with a leg, right? We're trying to get all the way to like this kind of Gwat Sau, right? Oh, is it clenched, right? That's my chin. Am I doing it, right? Yeah, this kind of stuff, right? I'd rather have pads on, so it's kind of like, yikes. I got a big old bruise in my shin. We're not going to go through every single move in Section 1 before we get them working on Section 2, 3, and 4, because that move requires coordination with some other moves, right? So, for example, in Section 2, like we're doing stuff. Then he grabs it. That's a good spot. He grabs my arm and he pulls my arm into something, and I have to get out of it. Right? And then we start getting where he does that right here, and I get out of it right here. Right? I go for his, and then he lops me. He goes for a punch right there, no punch right there, right? And so then I'm doing my thing, and it disappears again. That's pretty cool, right? But when you learn it, it's like, you know, I do an attack and he grabs my arm, right? And I'm like, ah, oh, there it is. Right? Oh, there's the defense. That's how you learn it, right? And then it starts becoming like, oh, it's right there. And then student loses. So this, like, get it right again. It's like, And then it's like, oh, it's right here and right here. Oh, who's the student? Oh, then, oh, you forgot your leg. No, I'm just kidding for the cameras. If I give Isaiah a pull like this, right? And I have this right here. Oh, we're going into section 4. What are you doing? Right, move. There you go. There it is. Now he's in section. So he does a nice lop with punch at me, and as he lets go, here's that move, right? So if he doesn't let go, I get inside, and he's there. And then step with that punch, right? So then here's that thing inside. Alright, we'll go back to freestyle. We got 6th student grade, right? I've been watching Bustepe videos all day, Isaiah. No, I worked all day, I'm just kidding. For like an hour before you were walking. Oh.
Well, I've been watching that German dude's